This is a crucial moment in their season. They've got to decide what type of team they are. They're finding ways to lose close games, and they've got to get their first win in conference play. Coach says it's crucial that they get off to a good start here today. He wants focus, communication, and more dominance and physicality at the line of scrimmage. I'll keep you posted on how they look down here from the field level to start the first quarter. Back to you.
All right, Holly. The Broncos offense will go on the attack first. And here comes Dylan Riley. Big day in his last game. Over 150 yards on the ground and a score. Using his legs, it's Riley. Pass to 6. Still on his feet at the 45. There he goes. The 20. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
Wow, we knew coming into this one, this offense wanted to start fast, but David, how about that run and the vision and his ability to spring himself up into the second level, and you saw the speed. That's the kind of play early in a game that'll get your attention.
Get your attention and get the offense rolling. Get them in a rhythm. Like, you're not depending on your quarterback. Your offensive line did a great job paving the hole, creating an explosive on the very first drive. Man, that will get everyone lathered up and excited on this offense.
And you want to talk about gang tackling, everybody on the defense run to the ball. 3rd and goal is where offensive coordinators earn their keep. Motion from the wideout. They'll run it on 3rd and goal. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Utah Utes offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. One thing that has been a big point in practice, right side of the offensive line and how they can control this edge pressure. To the air, it's Dampier. On the move. Going to try to get it himself. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You could see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down, get some positive yards.
And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. The blue turf rumbling on this 3rd down attempt as the Bronco fans exhort the D. This is a designed run. Looking for room at the 40. Turning it on. How about that play on the ground? They get him out of bounds at the 34. The Utes want to move quickly.
You got to love that 3rd down, man. 3rd and short, you've got to be the more physical team. And listen, it's magnified, right? Because the offense just gave up a touchdown. On the opening drive, like, you don't want to punt the football. So nice job being physical on 3rd and short, getting that next set of downs.
They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10. DB's right up on the receivers. In the red area, it's Parker. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He's got it on the right. And that one did not work.
That's just a tremendous individual effort by the defender. He's able to defeat his block and get to the ball and get the ball down on the ground. Very, very nice job.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Off to a good start here, and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like he'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. He'll set up to throw. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. And the Broncos line up. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. No chance for any kind of return there. They were all over him as soon as he caught the football. Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Throws to the tight end. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Back to pass. It's Dampier. Fires to the big fella. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
Really nice awareness that time by the quarterback. He knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up the first down. He's scrambling on that play, and there are a lot of guys out there that would slide, that would try to run out of bounds, protect themselves, but that was really tough what he did. He put his body on the line to go pick up that first.
And I'm not surprised, right? Like, they go to him again. Last drive, he did an unbelievable job. And if I'm this defense, just keep honing in, right? Like, making sure he has to earn it. Making sure a lot of people get near him. Continue to hit this running back. Try to slow him down and cool him off.
He'll move it ahead, and a good productive play on the ground. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. This time, they'll throw it. Fires to the big fella. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? Second down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this third down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. And the Utes come to the line with a new set of downs. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Missed his receiver there, it's incomplete. Long way to go on second down. They give running right is Parker. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Dampier. Taking a shot. Touchdown, Utah! How about that shot into the end zone, and he makes the grab for the score. That was an absolute sledgehammer of a drive, just taking the air out of the ball.
And it's hard when you run that many plays not to make a mistake and throw an interception or get penalties and put you in a bad spot. But the offense just strung play after play after play together and got in the end zone.
Here he comes with the return. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Riley. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. They'll move the tight end. They give it to him again. There he goes. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
And Boise State, man, it seems like they always find their guy. And Dylan Riley replaces Ashton Genty, and they're going to run the football. Palmer, they make no bones about it. They're a physical run team. They play action off of that, but whoever's at the running back spot is going to get fed.
Yeah, Riley had his big opportunity a year ago, and man, he shined. He averaged almost 6 yards a carry. He was an explosive play waiting to happen. And I think having that year under his belt now has given him so much more confidence going into this season, and he is going to be the focal point, I think, of this Broncos offense.
3rd and long right here. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, what a play, it's intercepted. Got room on the return. He's at the touchdown, Utes. The defense does the work itself with a pick 6.
And they come up with a huge pick 6, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
And he puts through the extra point. Man, I hope the kicker's okay after that penalty. You got to worry about protecting them when they're on that plant leg. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. Here comes the Broncos offense to start the drive. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. From the gun, it's Riley. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
Look out! And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. The Broncos will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Gonna field this one in tight quarters. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. Here comes the Utah offense to get this drive started. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. They'll start on the ground with Wayshawn Parker. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. A designed run for the quarterback. He locked up and held on to bring him down.
Well, they're trying to go with the QB designed run, but nice job defensively. They were not fooled by it. They were physical up front. Guys defeating blocks, able to get that tackle for loss.
Back to pass, it's Dampier. Keeping his eyes downfield. They bring him down right at the 45. Not enough to move the sticks, but maybe close enough to go for it here on 4th. The Utes will call on their punt team. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Boise State ready to send out that offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the ground. He's got it again. creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. The big pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and 1. The run inside. It's Wiley. They stop him at the 42, but they get it across midfield. Pick up 10 and the first down. And the Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. On the ground, it's Gaines. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. On the move. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game.
And you could tell the QB wants to run. He's going to be a big part of the game plan, and the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand, and more importantly, when I get a lick on this cat, I got to take it. Like, not dirty, not cheap shots, but end of the plays, when I can be physical and really make him feel me, I think that'll always bode well in a fourth quarter game.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
They'll knock him down, but he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time.
This is a running back, man, that just finds a way to get it done. Critical 4th down, everyone thinking they're going to throw the football, but they hand it off to him, and he helps keep this drive alive.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Handoff again. They got it blocked just enough, and a good gain on that run. Already in field goal range, but now trying to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. Hits inside, it's Riley. He gets it inside the 20 to the 19, but they still have a ways to go, and it'll be 4th down. Timeout called by the Utes, that's their first. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. They're going to stay aggressive and leave the offense out there on 4th down again. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Snaps on 4th down. Complete out of the backfield. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Broncos, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Touchdown, Boise State! And they take it in for 6 more points. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be knocked down. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Tight end now in motion. Wants to throw. It's Dampier. Makes the grab. Got 6 yards on the play. 2nd and 4 coming. And the Utes in the hurry-up. Back to pass on 2nd down. Extending the play. He's going to take off. Slides to the ground after picking up the first great play on 2nd and short. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10.
Hey, man, this defense, they look a little bit frustrated. Like, he's done this time and time again here in the first half, and it's still early in this football game, but they got to find an answer for his legs. Like, he's chewing up too many yards, making too many big plays. Got to find a way to make him one-dimensional and make some bad things happen when he tries to take off and run the football.
Fires to the tight end. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. This Boise State crowd bringing the noise. It's deafening here on third down. Dangerous throw on that one.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They'd given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. Third down, that was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build some confidence. Nice job that time by the defense.
They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. Drops back on first down. Oh, pressure's coming. Got it down the field. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. One more snap coming before halftime. Fresh set of downs going up top. Going back to the well, another deep ball. He can haul it in, incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. And the Broncos will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. So the Utes are ready to begin this drive on offense. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Looking to throw, it's Dampier. They're all over it. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Left side, it's Terry. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
Touchdown, Broncos! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. On to attempt to try. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. They'll run for it. It's Parker. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Parker again. And he's brought down after a short gain. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Dampier. Going for it all. Hauls it in down the sideline. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
They'll ride the hot hand. Quick spin on the ride. Tough, determined run gets it down to the 12. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll give it to Parker. On the stop.
I think one of the keys to this defense's success all season has been how good they've been stopping the run. They're a top 10 unit when it comes to rushing defense, and it's helped them out this year down in the...
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. The Utes have it with a first and goal. They'll send the tight end in motion. Turns it upfield. Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. After getting knocked back, it's second and goal from the 4. They'll run with Parker. All over him immediately.
All right, so now you're in this third down situation close to the goal line, and it just feels, David, like they're going to have to throw the football in order to score a touchdown here. I like maybe trying to get the quarterback outside on the perimeter and give him a run-pass option.
I like that, too. Get the quarterback on the move. And here's the thing. If I get close and I get stopped, it's fourth down. Fourth down means go for it. That's all that means now today in college football.
Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Smashes it between the uprights. That brings them to within 1.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they'd get him on the ground at the 20. And so the Boise State offense comes out to go to work. Headed outside, it's Wiley. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on third and short. Powers inside. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32.
And that's got to be so frustrating for this defense, man. He's already over 100 yards. Like, they're going to continue to feature him, especially on third down. And so far, this defense, they can't find the answer. They can't get him to the ground. They've got to find something to slow this dude down.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense. They're allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Quick give. It's Riley. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on third and long. Motion from the wide receiver. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Unloads to the wideout. And the deflection on third down. How big is that? Forces a fourth down. The Broncos will send out the punt unit. Hauls it in at the 25. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They'll start this drive from the 42. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. Finds the tight end. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Fires fires quickly. Could not make his way to the corner. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. To throw, it's Dampier. Rush right in his face. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. And the Utes will bring the punt team onto the field. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Got some green grass. Picks his way ahead, pickup of 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Back's got it on the screen. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today ranked, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. They'll keep the offense on the field on 4th down already with a 1-possession lead. Using his feet. He's not going to get there, and they'll have to give up the football.
That's a gutsy call, and I know the analytics world says to go for it more often, but when you're in your own territory and now you turn the football over to the other team, points are so much easier to get. Obviously, I know, Jesse, it didn't take a color commentator to figure that out.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Here's Wayshawn one more time. Oh, he's got some space. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. Already in a great spot to kick a field goal. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown would be even better. Touchdown, Utah! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Going for 2 here to try to make the lead 7. Looking downfield, it's Dampier. He's got it for the 2. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2.
Boise St, 21.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. Running inside. It's Goff. That keeps the running game churning. Pickup of 5 to the 23.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Brought down.
I love DBs that want to tackle, and they get an opportunity to look like heroes on these outside toss plays. Physical play by the corner there, getting the ball carried down behind the line of scrimmage.
Give to the running back. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. And the Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Takes the handoff. It's Gaines. Got the first down. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. The Broncos are moving quickly down the field. Straight ahead, it's Gaines. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Wide receiver comes in motion. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Down he goes. Well, they were trying to run a sweep, but they got put in the dustpan real fast.
And defenses understand, I cannot let fast guys get on the edge. I got to get that ball turning back towards the middle. Really good job of understanding that. Understanding if it gets too far outside from them big boys, they aren't even in the play. They're just chasing and running. So nice job by the defense not allowing that ball to get outside.
Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. From the gun. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
He is wrestled down at the 17-yard line. They've got a first down in the red zone. And the Broncos kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Running the red zone. It's Goff. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Gaines. Nowhere to go. Same song, second verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Drives inside. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. And guys, if they can somehow, some way find their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the 4th. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. And guys, if they can make their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the 4th, and the stage will be set for a great finish. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Broncos! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Great job with the score. And listen, right here at this point in the game, there's still going to be time left. My defense is going to have to make a stand regardless. I'm going to kick the extra point because the field goal still beats me if I go for a 2-point conversion.
Complete. He gets it in there for the 2. Hard to believe they didn't settle for the time, and they take the lead here in the 4th. From inside the 15, here's the return. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Sells the run, looking to pass. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. The Utes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Moving the pocket, it's Dampier. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. The blue turf rumbling on this third down attempt as the Bronco fans exhort the D. Rushes on, and down he goes. They're going to go from their own side to the line quickly. A big play here. Gotta have it here on 4th down. Stop short of the marker. And they stop for this defense, and they get the ball back.
Man, that
That takes some serious onions. Backed up inside your own 10, and you're going for it on 4th down. No dice. Offense now set up in easy position to get a score.
They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Timeout called by the Utes. That's their first. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? Right back to the well. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to put this one in the vault. Utah now calls a timeout. They'll have one left. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he's in! Touchdown Broncos! Interesting decision here, but they make the 2. It'll be a 2-possession game and a 9-point lead. Trying to power it in. This time he'll be stopped short of the goal line. So after scoring the touchdown, he tried to tack on the 2-point conversion, but was denied. From deep, it's Johnson. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Sets his feet. It's Dampier. Still looking. He's going to run it. Give him 9 on that one. Sets up a 2nd and 1. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
And that's exactly what this defense is going to have to do late in this football game. They understand the situation. They're in the full 2-minute drill. They're playing pass, but understanding the quarterback can still run. Nice job playing pass, playing coverage first, protecting yourself, and then rallying to the football and getting the quarterback on the ground.
Gets it to the back. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. They're getting to the line quickly and staying out there on 4th down. Got to make the play on 4th. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Great place to start for this offense. From the gun, it's Goff. Breaks into the open, and he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Boise State. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. So you think they shouldn't run up the score like this? I remember an old story of one coach telling the other one, I only coach one team, man. It's your job to stop me.
Yep, I like that approach. That should be your philosophy, but that doesn't mean you don't remember that. You have a turn later on a lot of times when your team's better to do the same thing, to return the favor, and make him forget that.
Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. I know the situation looks bleak, but have we nothing if we don't have hope, David?
Amen. I mean, just keep hope alive, pitch this pill around, use every second you got, make this game, Palmer, as close as you possibly can.
Crazier things have happened in college football, man. Let's just go find out. Let's find out where the playmakers are lined up and see if they can make something positive happen.
The offense uses a timeout. 15 seconds left to play. One play in this drive and already out to the 41. It's 1st down. Scanning the field, it's Dampier. With the catch, it's Parker. He goes out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage. Didn't pick up anything, but he did save a few seconds. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Takes a snap, wants to throw. He wants a big play here late. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
And this offense has another opportunity to put a scoring drive together. They've done a really good job, man. Their defense, yeah, it's been okay. Like, giving up a lot of points. Now they're in a situation where can you be clutch? Can you come up big in a 2-minute situation when you really need to?
Played till the final whistle. It falls incomplete, and that's the ball game. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes on.